हरे कृष्णा। जगत गुरु श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। 14 अगस्त। पति और पत्नी साथ में मरते हैं क्योंकि उनमें आसक्ति है। इस आसक्ति के कारण अगले जन्म में पत्नी पति बनेगी और पति पत्नी बनेगा और इस प्रकार वे पुनः जन्म लेंगे। 14 अगस्त 1976, मुंबई। जगत गुरु श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय।
Purusha means enjoyer. Shashvata means eternally. Not that you are now enjoying and formally you are something else. No. Shashvata, Purusha, Adyam, original. So, this is the appreciation of Krishna after reading Bhagavad Gita. If you do not understand Krishna, if you try to banish Krishna, then what kind of reading of Bhagavad Gita? This is all nonsense. If actually one understands Bhagavad Gita, if he has actually studied there, just like Arjuna, he'll admit, Param Brahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhava. That is Arjuna's experience after hearing Bhagavad Gita. And he said that you are accepted by great personalities. Asita, Narada, Vyasa, Devala, big personalities. So, Sancha, you are also speaking yourself. We have heard from Shastras and authorities, and you are speaking personally. Therefore, I accept you that you are Parabrahma. This is the study of Bhagavad. So, God is explaining himself personally and he is accepted by authorities not only in days of yore, formally, but recently within 500, 700 years, big acharyas, Shankaracharya, Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, Vishnu Swami, big acharyas, stalwart, latest within 500 years, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, everyone accepts Krishna, the Supreme Personality of God. And these rascals are searching out what is God. Just see their rascal. God is here and is searching. So, those who are searching after God, and if they are making some proposition, thesis, these are all nonsense, cheating. You do not know God, you admit. That is very good. But why you are making thesis? By God is not subjected to a mental speculation. That is confirmed in the Brahma Samhita. Panthastu koti satavatsa sampragamma vayu rathapi manaso munipungavana sapastija pravadasimna avichinda tatte govindamadi purusam tavam. Panthastu koti satavatsa. We have got experience of flying by the airplane. It goes 500, 600, 1,000 miles per hour. But here it is said, Panthastu koti satavatsa sampragama vayurathapi. On the aeroplane of the speed of air or on the speed of mind. You can understand the speed of mind. You are sitting here, immediately you can go to London, 10,000 miles out. The speed of mind you can understand. So here it is, even on the speed of mind, not this 1,000 mile speed or 500 mile speed, on the speed of mind. The speed of mind means within a second it can go millions of miles. That is the speed of mind. So it is said from thus to end, with that speed, if you go on, koti satavatsa sambra, for many millions of years, to find out where is God, it is impossible. You cannot. You cannot. Panthastu koti satavatsa sampragamma vayu rathapi manasu munipungavana. And by whom? Munipunga, great saintly persons. So still avichinta tatte, still it remains avichinta tatte. You cannot understand. Nayamatma pravachanena labhya. In the Vedas it is said, simply by argument, speculation. You cannot understand. You have to understand God or from His divinity. Otherwise it is not. This is the process. So, therefore, it is said that Vasudevi Bhagavati, if you engage yourself in devotional service, Vasudevi Bhagavati, Bhakti Yoga, not other yoga. Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, Hatha Yoga, they will not be appreciated. Because in the Bhagavad Gita, it is said, Krishna said, Bhaktya mam avijanati. Krishna never said, by process of jnana or karma or yoga. No, you cannot. Bhaktya mam avijanati. And he speaks to Arjuna, Bhagavad Gita, Bhaktosi, Priyosi me. So without bhakti jo, there is no possibility of understanding what is God. Take it for certain. Therefore, the Bhagavad says, Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayogi. If you apply Bhakti Yoga in the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vasudevi Bhagavati, then what will be the result? The result is Janayati Asu Vairagam. Jnanam Chadadahita. Two things required for perfection of life. Jnana and Vairag. Jnana means perfect knowledge. What is that perfect knowledge? Aham Brahmasmi. I am not this American, Indian, or this and that. I am Brahma Vastu. I am part and parcel of God. God is Para Brahma. And I am also part and parcel, therefore I am also Brahma. The part and parcel of gold is gold. One has to realize that I am not this body, matter. I am spirit soul, part and parcel of the Supreme Soul. That is called Gyan. Not that any PhD, DSc. These are not Gyan. They are different expansion of Agyan. This so-called university education, DSc, PhD, they are simply expansion of Agyan. He is, again, therefore, the more a person is so-called scientist educated, he is more godless. That means he is going deeper and deeper into the Agya. Because Gyan means to know God. That is not real Gyan. Bhavanam janmanamante Gyanavam Mang Prabhaddati. They are not Agyanava. That if you do not know God, if you do not know what you are, if you do not know what is your relationship with God, then what is your Gyan? That Gyan for eating, sleeping, mating, the cats and dogs they have got. We mean to say, to have better knowledge how to eat nicely, how to sleep nicely, or how to have sexual intercourse nicely. Is that Gyan? No, they are all Gyan. They are the business of the cats and dogs. Real Gyan is to know Aham Brahmasmi, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma, Nasutatina. That is real Gyan. So, Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prejita. If you apply Bhakti Yoga to Vasudeva Krishna, the Supreme Personality, then very soon, Janayati Asu. Asu means very soon. Janayati Asu Vairagam. Vairagam, just see, these boys and girls of America and Europe, they are too much addicted because their father, mother, their civilization is to be attached to material enjoyment. Actually, they were. Now see their Vairagam. Practical. There is no theoretical. As soon as you engage yourself, Vasudevi Bhagavati, these young girls, one of my students she's girl. She was a great artist, dancing girl in Australia. She gave up everything and came to me. Swami, make me sad. I saw her father and mother in Australia. A very beautiful girl, very big heading in newspaper that such and such girl has left everything. This is Vairagya. Very profitable business she was earning. All of them, they are all qualified. They are not like our Indian boys and girls, uneducated or illiterate. No, they are well qualified. They can earn any amount of money. But Vairagyam, Jalayati Asubhigam, these three practical. And Jnanam, bring any so-called Sanya and yogis and talk with them about Jnana. They will be, victorious. Even they are with me for only 4 and 5 years. So, this is practical, this is not story. If you actually want Jnanam and Vairagyam, then Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga pray. Jalayati Asu, very soon. Nobody can give any reason how this man has become. Actually, our Indians and appreciate how these Europeans have become so nice devotees. You cannot ascertain how the reason. It is Krishna's favor. It is Krishna's favor. So anyone can take advantage. We are preaching this Krishna consciousness movement that you take to Krishna consciousness, your life will be perfect. And what is the perfection of life? Jnana and Vairagya. Because everyone is working under the wrong impression that I am this body. Therefore, he is Ajnana. He does not know that I am not this body. As soon as he comes to the understanding that I am not this body, I am spirit soul, then God immediately he will inquire, then what is the activities of the spirit soul? So far I have worked for the interest of this body, but I have done nothing with the interest of my spirit. As I am the spirit soul. That is Bhakti Yoga. The activities of the spirit soul, the activities of Brahma is Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga is not material activities. Bhakti Yoga is spiritual, pure spiritual activities. Therefore in the Bhagavad Gita you will find Mancha Abhyavicharani Bhakti Yogena Jasrivati. Abhyavicharani, unadulterated Bhakti Yoga. Jaseva, anyone who is engaged in unadulterated Bhakti Yoga, Sagunan Samadhittaitam Brahma Bhuyati. Immediately he realizes his identification as Brahma. Sagunan, these Satarajatama Guna, I have described already. He immediately transcends. Mukti means to get out of the influence of the Sadagun, Rajagun, Tamam. That is Mukti. Now here is the assurance by the Lord himself. Anyone who is engaged in unadulterated, without any mixture, without any adulteration, pure bhakti, then Abhyavicharani, Bhakti Yogena Deshabal, same thing as it is said in the Bhagavad. Bhakti Yogena, Bhakti Yoga Prerita. Sagunan Samadhittaitam Brahma Bhuyakal. He immediately becomes transcendental to these material modes of nature and he becomes Brahma. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. Nasujatina. These things are there. So, we require Gyan. Gyan means to understand his own self. Unless one understands that I am not this body, there is no Gyan. Anyone, however scholar he may be. Therefore it is called Maya Apurita Jnana. If we say that a so-called educated person is in Ajnana because he does not know what he is, that was admitted by Sanatana Goswami. He was Prime Minister of Nawab Hussain Shah Khan. And he joined Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement. So he submitted himself surrendered himself to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by saying that Gramma Vyavahara Loke Kahoe Pandit. Gramma Vyavahara, by this usual way, my neighborhood person, they say, Pandit, he was actually very learned scholar in Sanskrit and Arabic and Persian language. He was minister in Nawab Hussain Shah government. So actually, people used to address him Panditji. But he admitted that these people call me Pandit, but I am such a Pandit that I do not know what I am. This is my Pandit. Gramma Vyavahare Kahoe Pandit Satya Kori Mani Aponar Hitahit Kichu Nahi Jan. I am such a rascal that I do not know what is the ultimate goal of life, and these rascals address me as Pandit. So you will find many Pandits like this, many learned scholars, and ask him what you are, he is silent. Where from you have come? Silent. Where you are going? Silent. What is God? Silent. So these kind of Pandita will not save you. If you actually want to save yourself from gliding down again to the lower abominable species of life, then you must take to Krishna consciousness, Bhakti Yoga, Vasudevi Bhagavati, then you will be enlightened. Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prejita Janati Asu Vairag. Because Vairagam is detachment. Detachment. When you understand that I do not belong to this establishment, then naturally you will be Vairagam. Then what interest have you? The Karmis are very much attached. Karmis, they are working very hard. They are thinking that this material advancement of life will make me happy. But that is not the fact. Therefore, they are again. And the Jnanis, when they are baffled in advancing or getting peace of mind or peace by material activities, then they say, Brahma Sattva Jagan Mithya. This world is false. Brahma is real. But if he does not engage himself in Brahma activities, then he will also fall. The so-called Jnani. That has been proved. We have seen so many sannyasis. First of all, they say, this is false, the world is false, let me take sannyas. And then after remaining a few years of sannyas, then he learns how to eat meat, how to drink wine, how to associate with woman. Then he must have some business, that philanthropic work, open some school, open some hospital. Why? If the school and the whole world is false, why you are interested in school, opening schools and hospitals and these you open hospital, you open school. No, they are not very much interested. We are interested to open school if there is education for Krishna consciousness. That we have opened in Dallas, Texas. Small children. That we are interested. Because that is Krishna, there is Krishna. But we are not interested in so-called godless education. That is not our business. So that is called Vairagya. Vasudevi Bhagavati Vairagya. This is required. Bhakti Parasanubhava Virakti Annatra Syat. This is the Bhakti means when he realizes God realization, then naturally he will become unattached to material activities. That is the test. Not that simply by having tilak or kanthi one becomes devotee. How much is detached to the material attraction? That is the test. That is the test. Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prejita Janayati Asu Vairagya. If he has no Vairagya, if he is still attached to material things, his devotion is not yet. So these things are very nice I will request you to study what is bhakti, what is pure devotion, what is Vasudev. Everything is there. It is a science, great science. It is not sentiment. Neither it is so-called religious faith. It is a science. Vijnana. Jat vijnana samannita. So, people do not know, therefore they take it as a religious movement and reject it. No, don't reject it. It is a science. You try to understand if you have got brain. So, this Bhakti Yoga means pure Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga that is described by Rupa Goswami. Anna Vilasita Sunnam. Jnana Vairagya Anavrita. Anukullena Krishnarasilanam Bhakti Uttama. Similarly, in the Narad Pancharatra, it is stated, Bhakti Yoga, Sarvopadhi Vinimuktam, Tatparatena Nirmalam. Rishikena Rishikesa Sivanam Bhakti Richa. So long we are in Upadhi. I am American, I am Indian, or I am Brahman, I am Shudra, or I am black. These are Upadhi. Because this is all bodily designation. This Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya, Shudra, this designation to make a systematic progress of human life. But actually, when one becomes pure devotee, he is above all this. He is above all this. Chandalapi Dijasrashta, Hari Bhakti Para. Even one is Chandala, if he becomes a pure devotee, then he becomes better than a Brahman. They are not ordinary things. So, pure Bhakti Yoga, this Bhakti Yoga means Sarvopadhi Vinimuktam. One has to be free from all designation. Now these boys and girls, they have forgotten. Either they are American or Indian or African. They do not remember. They know that they are eternal servant of Krishna. That is pure bhakti. Sarvapadhi vinimukta. Tatparatena nirmalam. This is freedom. Nirmala means mukti. Mala means dirty things. So long we are enwrapped with the dirty things, there is no bhakti. Tatparatena nirmala. When these nirmal, when dirty things are washed away, you remain in pure spiritual life or spiritual body. Then the indriyas, the senses, you have got senses. In the spiritual life, you will also, not spiritual life does not mean without senses. Otherwise, why it is said, Rishikena, Rishik means indriya, senses. The senses are purified. Not that the senses are gone. Just like if you have got cataract, if it is operated, the cataract is taken out, not the eye is taken out. Eyes must remain there. Then what is the use of treatment? Similarly, our senses at the present moment, they are contaminated. You have to make it purified. Tatparatena nirmala. And when it is purified, Rishikena Rishikesa Sevalam Bhakti Richate. With that purified senses, when you serve Krishna, that is called bhakti. So bhakti is not ordinary thing. This Bhakti Yoga, you have to understand it. You have to practice it. After training, as these boys and girls are doing, then you will understand what is God. And as soon as you understand God, your relationship with God, then Jnana and Vairagya will be there. By Jnana you will understand that you are not this material, any product of this material world. This is called Vairagya, Jnana. And Vairagya means if you are not interested in this material world, then your real interest is spiritual life. That makes your life successful. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण। भगवद गीता अध्याय 3 श्लोक संख्या 3। श्री भगवान उवाच लोकेस्मिन् द्विविधा निष्ठा पुरा प्रोक्ता मया नघः ज्ञानयोगेन सांख्यानां कर्म योगेन योगिनाम। श्री भगवान ने कहा, हे निष्पाप अर्जुन, मैं पहले ही बता चुका हूं कि आत्म साक्षात्कार का प्रयत्न करने वाले दो प्रकार के पुरुष होते हैं। कुछ इसे ज्ञान द्वारा समझने का प्रयत्न करते हैं तो कुछ भक्ति में सेवा द्वारा। अर्जुन ने प्रश्न पूछा कि क्यों मुझे इस घोर कर्म में लगा रहे हैं? आप बुद्धियोग करने के लिए बोल रहे हैं, सकाम कर्म। तो अर्जुन को थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजन था दूसरे अध्याय में। भगवान ने जो बताया वो क्लियर नहीं हुआ, हालांकि अर्जुन को क्लियर हो गया। हमारे लिए अर्जुन पूछ रहे हैं, प्रभु कलयुग के लोग नहीं समझ पाएंगे एक अध्याय में, आप थोड़ा विस्तार से बताइए। तो इसीलिए तो गीता का सार कहा गया दूसरे अध्याय को, हो गया पूरा, लेकिन अब उसी को विस्तार कर रहे हैं 17 नंबर अध्याय तक, और 18वें अध्याय में फिर सारांश। तो यहाँ पे भगवान कह रहे हैं, अर्जुन मैं तुमको पहले बताया कि दो तरीके हैं आत्म साक्षात्कार, एक ज्ञान और एक कर्म। यहाँ कर्म का मतलब है भक्ति, भगवान के लिए कर्म करना, जो आगे 9वें श्लोक में ये क्लियर होगा। तो देखिए, ज्ञान और भक्ति। अब कुछ लोग ज्ञान प्राप्त करते हैं, लेकिन क्या हर कोई कर सकता है? नहीं कर सकता। एक तो बहुत कष्ट लेना पड़ता है, उसके बाद ज्ञान प्राप्त होने के बाद भी व्यक्ति अगर शुद्ध नहीं हुआ, सिर्फ ज्ञान से शुद्धि नहीं होती है, तो शुद्ध नहीं होने से वो ज्ञान का दुरुपयोग होता है, या ज्ञान से वो एक स्पेकुलेशन की तरफ चला जाता है, अपने मन से सोचने लगता है, शास्त्रों को अपने मन से इंटरप्रेट करने लगता है और भटक जाता है। और इतिहास में देखा गया है, शास्त्रों में वर्णन है कि जितने ज्ञानी पुरुष थे वो जब तक भक्त नहीं बने तो माया उनको बहा ले जाती है। विश्वामित्र योगी थे भक्त बनने से पहले, बाद में भक्त बने, वैष्णव बने, पहले योगी थे। तो कैसे मेनका आ गई तो उनका जो मन जो है विचलित हो गया। लेकिन वहीं हरिदास ठाकुर, उनके पास एक वैश्या आई तो भी मन विचलित नहीं हुआ। माया देवी स्वयं आई तो भी मन विचलित नहीं हुआ। तो भक्त का सक्सेस रेट 100% है और किसी का सक्सेस रेट 100% नहीं है। तो ज्ञान योग सबके लिए है मेरे, भक्ति हर कोई कर सकता है। मां के गर्भ में बैठा बच्चा भी भक्ति योग कर सकता है। अगर मां जप कर रही है, भागवत सुन रही है, हरिनाम कीर्तन कर रही है, प्रसाद पा रही है, तो भक्त को क्या मिल रहा है? बच्चे को क्या मिल रहा है? भक्ति मिल रही है। ज्ञान नहीं कर सकता। तो बचपन से नहीं, जन्म लेने से पहले से ही वो जो है भक्ति कर सकता है। और भक्ति सरल है और सर्वश्रेष्ठ है। सरल का मतलब ये नहीं कि डाइल्यूटेड है, नहीं। कलयुग के लिए भगवान ने स्पेशल बनाया। भक्ति पहले भी थी, लेकिन उसका प्रचार भगवान ने चैतन्य महाप्रभु के रूप में आके 500 साल पहले किया। क्योंकि न तो हम ज्ञान कर पाएंगे, न कर्म में ठीक से लग पाएंगे, न योग में ठीक से लग पाएंगे। तो भक्ति करो, नाम जप करो, गीता भागवत का श्रवण करो, पठन करो, भगवान को भोग लगा प्रसाद खाओ, सेवा करो, दूसरों को प्रचार करो। ये सब भक्ति योग है। अंत में क्या करना? अच्छा, योगी हो या ज्ञानी हो, अंत में क्या करना चाहता है? वह आत्म साक्षात्कार चाहता है। अगर आत्म साक्षात्कार नहीं हुआ तो फिर क्या फायदा हुआ हजारों साल बैठ के हिमालय में योगा करने का? और आत्म साक्षात्कार का अर्थ क्या होता है? कि मैं कौन हूं? मैं एक आत्मा हूं, यही आत्म साक्षात्कार है। तो अगर मैं आत्मा हूं तो कहां से आया हूं? परमात्मा से, भगवान से। तो भगवान से मेरा क्या संबंध है? मैं भगवान का दास हूं। जीवेर स्वरूप है कृष्ण नित्य दास। तो मैं भगवान का दास हूं, भगवान मेरे स्वामी हैं। तो मुझे क्या करना है? भगवान की सेवा करनी है। तो योगी को और ज्ञानी को इतना समय लगेगा, वही भक्त क्या करता है? तुरंत कर लेता है। क्योंकि ये इनडायरेक्ट प्रोसेस है योग का। पहले वो आत्म साक्षात्कार करेगा, फिर भगवान के बारे में जानेगा, फिर समझेगा, धीरे धीरे हजारों साल बीत जाएंगे, कुछ जन्म बीत जाएंगे। लेकिन भक्त क्या करेगा? ये भगवान है, ये मैं हूं, मुझे सेवा करने का अलग अलग प्रकार की वो सेवाएं करने में लग जाएगा। तो डायरेक्ट प्रोसेस है। कलयुग में देखिए 60-70 साल उम्र भी नहीं है आजकल तो इस छोटे से समय में, और उसमें भी संघर्ष इतना ज्यादा है, कहां योग करने जाएंगे? मन को पहले शांत करना पड़ेगा। यम, नियम, प्राणायाम, आसन, प्रत्याहार, ध्यान, धारणा, तब जाके समाधि। लेकिन भक्त भक्ति करके तुरंत समाधि के स्टेज पे पहुंच सकता है। एक जो है वो सीढ़ी पकड़ के ऊपर आना है, 100 मंजिल की बिल्डिंग है, और एक है भक्ति जो है, ये योग वगैरह जो है ये सीढ़ी पकड़ के चलना है। और भक्ति क्या है? लिफ्ट खोली, अंदर गए, 100 नंबर दबाया, सीधा आप अपने गंतव्य पे पहुंच जाएंगे। तो भगवान की भक्ति करते रहेंगे। सरल भी है, डायरेक्ट भी है, और 100% रिजल्ट है। श्रीमद् भागवत में बताया गया कि अगर भक्ति करते करते चूक भी हो गई कुछ, तो भी कोई टेंशन नहीं। भक्ति के मार्ग पे अगर आंख बंद करके भी कोई चलेगा नहीं, दौड़ेगा कहते हैं। भागवत कहता है आंख बंद करके भी भक्ति के पथ पे कोई दौड़ेगा तो गिरेगा नहीं। सक्सेस 100% है। थोड़ा धैर्य रखना पड़ता है, चलना पड़ता है, क्योंकि हम भगवान से बहुत पीछे जा चुके हैं ना, इसीलिए चलने में थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा। स्पीड कर लेंगे तो जल्दी पहुंच जाएंगे, जितना ध्यान पूर्वक भक्ति करेंगे। हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र का जप करना, गीता भागवत का पढ़ना, श्रवण कीर्तन करना, भगवान को भोग लगा के प्रसाद खाना, परिवार वालों के साथ बैठ के थोड़ा कीर्तन करना, कथा करना, मंदिर में जाना, सेवा करना, दूसरों को भक्ति से जोड़ना, यही तो सब भक्ति के है। कितना सरल है। आपके जो जीवन को है वो डिस्टर्ब नहीं करता है। योग के लिए तो आपको बोलेंगे घर छोड़ के जाओ, हिमालय में जाएंगे? घर परिवार को लेके कैसे जाएंगे? कैसे छोटे छोटे बच्चों को लेके सबको छोड़ के हिमालय में जाएंगे? नहीं होगा। लेकिन भक्ति घर में रह के कर सकते हैं। पति पत्नी बच्चे माँ बाप सब घर में रह के सब भक्ति कर सकते हैं। कितना सरल भगवान बता रहे हैं। तो ये नहीं है कि भक्ति करना है तो कुछ नहीं कर रहा है, जॉब नहीं करना, बिजनेस नहीं करना, युद्ध नहीं लड़ना अर्जुन को। आप अपना जॉब करिए, बिजनेस करिए, पढ़ाई करिए, लेकिन भक्ति करिए साथ में। इससे आपका जॉब, इसका पढ़ाई, आपका बिजनेस सब जो है वो क्या होगा? प्यूरिफाई होगा, शुद्धिकरण होगा। हृदय का शुद्धिकरण ही जीवन का हमारे उद्देश्य है। तो वो हम कैसे कर सकते हैं? भक्ति के द्वारा। सरल सुगम रास्ता है और 100% रिजल्ट देने वाला है। हरे कृष्ण।